Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, my little love bugs, wherever we may find you at this moment of time that you're joining us. Just want to wish you well and all the love. We hope everything is going great for you right now. I hope everything is love for you right now, even the hard stuff. Hopefully you're watching the series and following along and opening up your mind and your heart space to fully embody and enjoy the true self that you are, to become connected and do this thing that's called awakening, waking up, becoming aware, becoming mindful, waking the collective consciousness. Whichever term the human is using, it's all the same stuff. So I just wanted to wish you well. Hello everybody, this is Michelle the Oracle, and I might be a little sweaty. I was out, I spin stuff. I'm in what's called color guard. Some of you might know what it is, some of you might not, but I spin flags and rifles and sabers. Pretty much anything that any group has ever asked me to spin, I have done it. One time I even made a show out of hangers at an international competition in the hotel room. Everyone was stressing out, so I decided to perform with hangers. There's just something about putting earbuds in your ear and allowing a singer to let you have it. All their experience, all their love, a really good singer. You know what I'm talking about? Those singers that just, you can feel that experience, that song that comes through them and it pipes in my ears, and then I get to do it with a flag, or I get to do it out with a rifle, or I get to throw a saber. I mean, it's such a great expression. And you can even go further back. You listen to that songwriter and you can feel that songwriter. Ooh, where were they in that space and time? Oh, they were really happy, or damn, they were down in the dumps. And I know that. You know, we're so lucky that we have these things available to share with each other, to motivate the other, to push the other. So if I'm a little sweaty, it's because my passion is spinning flags and rifles and sabers and listening to you singers and expressing you songwriters through visual with color and movement and expression. And I feel so lucky I'm in the chain. So I'm sweaty because it's my passion. Can you tell? Like, color guard might be this girl's passion. Yeah, it is. It's my passion. It's something that I can do for hours and hours and hours. And I don't even know, my body might hurt. It doesn't really matter. I just get lost, and I feel like I want to give it to everybody and show everyone and help everyone and teach everyone how to do it and spread it. And passion is such a wonderful thing to find. Do you guys have one? Is there a passion inside, as we're talking about our story and telling you our own passion with spinning for color guard and performing and giving that out? Is there anything tickling inside you that you're well aware of that you want to do? Or maybe it's something that we put away a long time ago because we thought, well, that's not going to make money. Remember, you had a passion and you told somebody, which is the first mistake. You told somebody your passion, and unfortunately, maybe that other human who you shared that passion with gave their reaction. Let's be very clear. When we express a passion to the other, it doesn't matter who it is, and they come back with, you can't, this thing, you know, those things, those people, that's not for you. Like, that's their reaction. Let's get all that clear and clear all that up from here on out, and know that from whatever you express in passion, the reject that usually comes back is the other's fear, not necessarily yours. When I get someone and I hear their passion, you can see it, because I can see energy. We can all see energy, right? But I've become aware that I can see energy inside people, and I can see when they talk about writing or producing music or playing music, or, you know, teaching other kids how to write, or, you know, it doesn't matter, how to make kites, how to spin a flag, how to dance, whatever it is. And I can tell they lose themselves in it. They start talking about it, and you can tell the difference between passion and like what you've been doing. Because, like, tell me about your job. What do you do? What's your job? And if you tell me, like Eeyore in One Just Plain, I get up at 6 and I go to work and then I do this and then but instead, like, can you imagine? I wake up, oh my gosh, I get to do this thing that's been inside me my entire life, and I get to express it and perform it and pass it on and collaborate and just sink myself into that. Like, there's two different paths you can have. I've seen on Facebook, I have friends that I have marched with because of this color guard thing in something else that's called drum corps, and come in contact with others and have watched them decide that they weren't going to hear the outside voices. They did the la la la, and they covered their eyes when they said, hey, I've got this passion, I'm going to do this thing, and everything on the outside said no, but the passion inside said yes, I have to. And I saw this person go and live a dream. And it's amazing what happens when you can drop fear and you can embrace passion and just allow the path to come, because it seems like that's been coming for this kid. Of course, in the beginning, I could see he had some rejection. We kind of get worried when the things we ask for actually start coming to us. So that kind of happens and you get a little nervous. But this human got over it, and he just started saying yes and was like, yes and yes. And then, like, it's only been maybe a year and a half later, and maybe longer. I have no perception of time lately. It doesn't matter anyway. Like, the pathway has been pure passion, pure calling. I know that's what this kid was put on this planet for, was to do everything he's doing, and he's passing it along because passion and purpose is contagious. Those same people that I asked about your job and you gave me this response, that energy that you feel, like, that's your life. And it's okay, it's fine. We're not judging. We're just making you aware that there's another side that you can take. There's another choice. There's another voice inside, another tickling in there that's more aligned with who you are. And to go find that is a really fun journey. It's part of awakening. It's part of the remembering. I remember we said something in maybe the last video about using that thing that we used to play with all the time. Remember imagination? I do. I remember imagination. Man, I use it all the time now. That's when we knew, right? When we were kids and we could pull answers out of our own head and our own heart and really go with it until maybe an adult told us, no, we couldn't, or no, we shouldn't. And bless their hearts, it's okay, that's their programming. But now you're watching this and we're talking about it, right? And we can tell each other the truth. I only did that because I was trying to please them. Or I only did that because that was the next step. Or I went this way to that school with this person and did all that debt because I just figured, why not? You know what I'm saying? Those programming things that came along. Now we have a chance because we're aware, and I'm calling you out. We're listening to it right now. There's an opportunity to find out, what is that passion? Ask yourself, do you know? I mean, have you already blurted it out to me 100 times and you're like, Michelle, it's this? Then great, you know it, fine. If you don't, let's find it. You know, you want to find it, you want to get there, you want to remember, oh, that's right. I have a thing for writing poetry. That's right, I used to do it all the time, all my feelings, you know, all my breakups, all my successes. I remember I used to poem it out all the time, but then I heard that I couldn't make a living, that I couldn't succeed, that I couldn't get that picture or that illusion, and so I diverted it. Remember that? Like that. That is what we want to find. That light inside, that thing that you were planted with. We all have it. I don't care who you are. You might sit there and go, I have nothing. Oh, BS. BS fear. BS. Kiss my tush. You do. You do. I don't care what they told you or what you think. It's really cheesing us off. You have it. You have that light. You have a fire. There is something inside of you of value, of purpose, that's here for a mission, and we want to find it. It's in this path of awakening. Now, if we've been doing our meditation, if we've been clearing our thoughts, if we've been releasing old negative patterns, if we've been looking at old behaviors that don't really fit anymore, if we're looking at future things that we might want to try that we've never been open to before, that's all processing. If you've shooken your head with me for like the past however long I've been talking about that, then you're doing it. And congratulations, you're doing it. You are doing something, and it's nothing out here. It's all this journey inside to find, what am I? Who am I? Why am I here and what are we doing? Whew, the answer is so big, it really is. And some of you who may already know what you are, those people who are comfortable with the I am statements, we're going to talk about that later. But for those who resonate and know what the I am statements are, isn't that delicious when you get to that? When you get to the I am, it's fantastic. And those of you who don't understand are like, I don't know what she's even talking about. I am late right now. If that was your response, then, hey, stay with me, keep going. You're going to get it. Trust me, you will. You'll wake up to it. You can't help it. We're all on this momentum. If you visualize a teeter-totter, consciousness has reached past the middle point, past the tipping point. And there's so much momentum that you can't stop it now. There's been times, I think, in humanity, for sure, that we backed off, that we kind of got scared and we let fear or greed distract us from the mission. So our motivation kind of backed off and momentum stopped. Do y'all know what I'm saying? Consciousness had this momentum. And then they, look over here and do this instead. And we went there, and that's cool, fine. We had to take that route. There's no mistakes. But we lost momentum and kind of went backwards on the teeter-totter. Okay, well, right now, there's so much momentum. I can feel it. I don't want to quit. There's sometimes I do where I'm like, dude, just give me the red pill instead. I don't want to do this. It's too hard. It's so much. But it always comes back to, no, I wouldn't. I'm not stopping. We have momentum. Can't you feel it? We're all going. We're all doing this important inside search. No matter what the answer is or what your human has labeled it, it's all correct and it's all beautiful. It's you. It's authentic. It's real. It's raw. It is outside of what they told you. Keep searching for that answer. Keep looking for that soul. Keep finding that passion. Because when we're done talking, I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick up my gun probably next time and start spinning that. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? We're going to stop watching the video and then what? What do you want to do? Oh, Michelle, I remember, man, I used to have a thing for tennis. It just made me so happy to hit that ball because it frustrates me at work all day long, and it was my one release, kapow. And all the action, all the running, my body just felt so good. Ooh, and my tush was looking right because of all the exercise, and my arms were pumped, and not to mention the cute boys who were there. Whatever that story or that passion, whatever your little monologue back to me has just now been, let's go do that. When the video's done and you're finished, get up and go find it. Pick up that tennis racket, pick up the pencil, pick up your paintbrush, pick up the telephone, pick up your bike. I don't care. We don't care. Whatever that inside light, because it's there, people. I can see it in every single one of you. They lied. There's no such thing as can't. Nothing is impossible. Don't believe me? Let's go. Bring it. Come on. Prove me wrong. That wasn't threatening at all. I'm never threatening. Did you see I tried to do this power thing? I can't do it because it's such a joke right now. It cracks me up. That was really side conversation for you. Anyway, when we're done, I'm gonna get back to my passion. Please go find yours. Keep doing this center thing. Keep looking at yourself and find you. It doesn't matter if it's ugly or pretty or a bad or a good. It does not matter what any of those labels are. It's so much love. It's so much value. It is so worth it. Trust me. I have moments where I think it's not. My eyes are a little puffy because this human still processes sadness and anxiety, and it comes from the outside, and I feel it and I express it. And I let it come out, but then I get right back. Let's go. We got stuff. Come on. Keep on going. It gets better and better until it's like this all the time. It's like this all the time. I hope all this is helping. I meant to thank all of you in the beginning, those of you who have subscribed, those of you who have commented, those of you who emailed me, those of you who've watched, shared, talked about, done the work. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really hope we're helping you. I mean, like, my third eye is starting to tickle, so some of you might be feeling the same. That means we're waking up. Here come the lights and the bells and the whistles and the feelings and the knowings and the intuitions. I guess that's probably what we're going to talk about next time. This whole third eye thing. What is that? But first, go find your passion. Seriously, you know? Don't get distracted. Go do you. All right? We love you so much, so much. If you need anything, email me, michelletheoracle@gmail.com. Have a spectacular day, afternoon, night, whatever, until we see you again. Love you so much. You guys take care. Bye.